Good evening, racing fans, and welcome to Hiawatha Racetrack. Currently 16 minutes till post time, 16 minutes till race number 1. Up next, we'll have the changes on tonight's race program. Changes are up next. Track is fast, temperature 22, 22 and fast. Scratched out of race 1 is the 6, Northern Ironman. Judges. Race 1, scratch the 6, Northern Ironman. Race 2 is clear, no changes in race 2. Race 3 is clear, no changes to report in the third. Race 3 is clear. Race 4, the 2, for all you know, blind to can't see back. Blind to can't see back, bridle change. In race 5, equipment change on the 7, should have known better, going from blind to open. Add Murphy blind to the right and add side rolls to the left. Race 6, veterinary sick is the 6, Ballpark Frank. Race 6, scratch the 6. Race 7 is clear, no changes in race 7. Race 8 is also clear, no changes to report. Race 9, clear, no changes in the 9th. And race 10, the finale, the 7, Play Like Kira. Make the driver now Scott Ray. Scott Ray will steer the 7 in race number 10. Those are the changes so far on tonight's card of racing. Up next, we'll go through our pick 5 selections of both myself and Robert Reed Jr. As always, the pick 5, 15% low takeout. And we'll start with Robert Reed's ticket here. Robert has the 3 and the 8, so known agenda. Just coming off a nice clean mile 2:01 at Grand River last quarter in 29 and 4, finishing third. And the 8, my buddy Sam, top post in post 8, but moves in 1 with a scratch of the 6. In race 2, he likes the 1 United Blue Chip and the 9 Arisag. Arisag beaten after a couple convincing victories. Tough post tonight, but this one shows a lot of speed. Race 3, he went 3, 5, and 6, so shake it if you got it. A winner and second the last couple starts here. The 5 High Rollin', no worse than third in the last 4. And then the 6 Dazzlin' Rosie, expecting this one to show a bit more speed, coming to the bigger oval for the first time tonight. Race 4, 2, 3, and 5, for all you know. Bit of an equipment change there coming off a break, but previous to that was racing fabulous since adding trotting hobbles a couple months ago. Also went with a 3 Woodshed. Raced much better in the most recent. And then the 5, the Man from Uncle, who has got some speed if he can behave his manners in race number 4. Then a single came in race number 5. He went to the 3 Glory Dream, which will be a spot play of the night, trotting in 58 and 4 and 57 and 4 in the last couple, make him a definite contender in the pick 5. And up next, we'll show my pick 5 ticket. And there's me. I went 3, 5, and 8, so I added pajamas optional just because it raced so well, coming to back half in 58 and 4 last week in the Prospect Series here. I spread it out a bit more in race number 2. United Blue Chip, Better Not Sass, shows that 56 mile at Rito Carlton. Maybe back on the 5/8s will show speed again. Muna and Arisag, so I went a little deeper in race 2 because I think it's a little more wide open with the 2 probable favorites getting the 8 and 9 hole tonight. Race 3, I went to the 3 and the 5, Shake It If You Got It, and Ribbon Ridge. Race 4, For All You Know, and Woodshed. And in race number 5, I went to the 3 Glory Dream, but I also went with the 5 Massive Profit, who also has shown some good speed in the past, averaging just under 1,000 to start this year's Massive Profit. So that's my pick 5 ticket. Good luck with your selections tonight. Horses and drivers will be entering the racetrack in about 12 minutes' time. Horses and the drivers now on the racetrack. Trotters for race 1. The one is Something About Lucy with Dustin McClure. George McClure trains for Catherine McClure of Clinton. Brad Moore aboard the 2 Royal T. He also trains and owns. 3 is Known Agenda. Andy Moore, Dennis Morrissey trains, co-ownership with Deanna D'Ambrosio. Did race at Grand River August 16th and finished 3rd, trotting in 2:01 with the last quarter in 29:4. Four is Holly Road. Jonathan Hahn, Fred Freer Petrolia trains and owns. Pajam is optional. The 5, Jeff O'Brien, driver, trainer, owner from London. Scratch the 6, Northern Ironman judges. 6 is out. 6 will not go. There's a 7, Kilmartin Passion, Robert Doyle. Ashley Duford trains for Betty McKinnon of Glencoe. And the 8 is My Buddy Sam, Garrett Rooney. Jennifer Pinkerton trains, co-owns with Patricia Bailey. 7 on the gate with the scratch of the 6, Northern Ironman. They'll be going postward in about 4 minutes' time. And my selection in race 1 is the 8, My Buddy Sam. 3rd, 2nd, and 1st came a good way from pretty far back. 59-4, pretty good mile here tonight. Moves inside 1 slot to post 7 with the scratch of the 6. Then I went to the 5, Pajamas optional off that very good mile. The Prospect Series here last week, and the 3, Known Agenda, who just did trot very well over Grand River. Same numbers for the other 2 handicappers. Robert Reed went 3-8-5, and Tony Elliott went 8-3-5. Good luck with your selections in race number 1, featuring Daily Double, Tractor, Exactor, and Pick 5 wagering. Of note, number 2, Royal T did qualify with trotting hobbles and will be wearing trotting hobbles tonight. That's the 2, Royal T. Royal T did qualify with trotting hobbles and will be wearing them again this evening. Trotters behind the gate for race 1, Something About Lucy, Royal T to the inside. Note Agenda, Holly Road, Pajamas optional in the middle. Camartin Passion, My Buddy Sam to the outside. 7 on the gate, Trotters. Race 1, Sarnia set to go. Field of 7 Trotters picking up speed. And there they go. Holly Road leaves with the gate, as does Pajamas optional to the inside. Royal T looks for early position, but it's Pajamas optional and Holly Road. They're going to battle early into that opening turn. Known Agenda taken back inside to be fourth in front of Something About Lucy. Kilmartin Passion, the early trailer, is My Buddy Sam as they angle their way out of the opening turn. Second choice, 8-5 on the board. Pajamas optional takes the engine tonight, trotting the opening station in 29-2. Holly Road, 19-1 long shot as the pocket sitter. 2 more back again. Royal T, the first-time starter, looking sharp early on. Known Agenda now making a big rush on the outside for more. It's Known Agenda. Pajamas optional now 1-2 from the backfield. Starting up is also My Buddy Sam. Now at the back of the bus, Kilmartin Passion as they move to the halfway point. Known Agenda and Andy Moore take over from Pajamas optional. And they're halfway home now in 1 minute and 4/5. 31-2 second quarter breather, and Known Agenda didn't like that second quarter and was out and flying. Pajamas optional though, braving it up again from second. Holly Road, the long shot from third, and from the backfield it is My Buddy Sam now fourth, but still about 5 3/4 lengths off the leaders. They move to the 3/4 station. Known Agenda to the inside. Pajamas optional. Holly Road has had the best trip of all, and here comes the 3-year-old My Buddy Sam. He appears to have the most trot by 3/4 in 1:30 flat. 29-1 in the third panel. Known Agenda to the inside. Pajamas optional fanning out 3 wide as My Buddy Sam, and Holly Road still might have a save from fourth. Top of the lane, Known Agenda and Pajamas optional. They're 1-2, and Known Agenda looks to be repelling them all. Known Agenda made the winning move at the tote board. Known Agenda, Pajamas optional, and My Buddy Sam 358 unofficially. 358 159 and 4/5. Now entering the winner's circle, the 3 Known Agenda, 3-year-old gelding by Resolve, driven to victory by Andy Moore. Dennis Morrissey trains Coens with Deanna D'Ambrosio. First victory in 10 attempts this year, 159-4, a maiden breaking score, and lifetime best for Known Agenda in the first. Second, the 5 Pajamas optional, and third, the 8 My Buddy Sam. 3-5-8, top 3 on the board, 3, 5, and 8. $6.50 winner, $2.90, $2.40 across the board, $17 for your exactor, 3 and 5, the $1 try, 3, 5, and 8, $15.55. 8 minutes till race number 2, 8 minutes till post time. 9 on the gate. Pacers are up next. No changes to report in race number 2. Here's your field on post parade for race 2 Pacers, non-winners 5,000 lifetime, featuring exactor tractor win place show wagering. The one is United Blue Chip with Donnie Rankin Jr. He also trains and co-owns with Ralph McKinley of London. Treasured Legacy, the 2, Braden Reibling. Dane Pearson trains for Brandy Poland of Petrolia. Better Not Sass, Robert Doyle, also the trainer for David Oikel, and David Dayton, Gregory Tuckwell have co-ownership from Chatham. Dark Twisted Balboa, Andy Moore, Diane McIntosh, co-ownership with Bill McIntosh of Melbourne. 5 is Cautiously Lucky, Jonathan Hahn, Dane Pearson, Julian Dane Pearson, and Murray Hyatt have co-ownership. 6 is Jimmy Fine-Tune, Daryl Laver. In the driver's seat, he also trains for Rick Ryer of Hanover. Mac and Maryland with Patrick Barr. Keith Cullen trains, has co-ownership with Chris Kane. 8 is Muna, Garrett Rooney, Cassidy Schneider for Colonel Schneider Jr. And the 9 is Arisag, Scott Ray, Robert Dare of Godridge Trains and Owns. 9 on the gate for race number 2, featuring exactor tractor and win place show. And my top pick, I went to the inside United Blue Chip. This one has been racing against some tough ones the last 3 or 4 weeks, but finally gets an inside post, and some of the better ones drew the outside tonight. That's why I went with the 1 United Blue Chip, currently 9-5, second choice on the board. Then I went to the 8 Muna, thinking Garrett Rooney might be able to find this one some kind of trip and can pace in the 57 range. And then the 9 Arisag had won twice on the engine, didn't look as sharp when he had to come first up in the most recent. Still did finish second, but was beaten favorite at 10 cents on the dollar, and very tough to bet some horse at 6-5 from post 9 here at Sarnia. But this one definitely has the ability to overcome it, but it's very challenging. 189 my selections. Robert Reed Jr. doesn't mind the post for Arisag. He's got 9-1, and then he went with the 4 Dark Twisted Balboa off that victory at Dresden in the 3rd lifetime start. And Tony Elliott agreed with me on the 1 United Blue Chip. Then he went to Arisag. Then he went to Jimmy Fine-Tune in race number 2. Good luck with your selections in the 2nd. They'll be going to the gate in about 4 minutes' time. Still time to wager if you hurry for race number 2. Co-favorites looking like the 9 and the 1 currently. Arisag's got a tough post in post 9, but has lots of gate speed. United Blue Chip has been knocking on the door, no worse than 4th in the last 7 starts here at Sarnia. United Blue Chip, Treasured Legacy, Better Not Sass inside, Dark Twisted Balboa, Cautiously Lucky, Jimmy Fine Tune middle. Mac and Maryland, Muna, Arisag to the outside. It's post time for the second. Starting gate picking up speed, and there they go. Dark Twisted Balboa leaving aggressively, as is Muna to the outside. In between, Mac and Maryland, and further outside, Arisag. They're 3, they're 4 deep as they enter that opening turn. Dark Twisted Balboa is parking them all out. Cautiously Lucky to the outside. United Blue Chip takes back, watching all this transpire now from 6. Another length and a half back to that one as they pace out of the turn is Better Not Sass, 27-2. They hit the opening station, and in the backfield, trailing the field, is Jimmy Fine Tune Action up front, and it's Treasured Legacy showing the way. Dark Twisted Balboa off stride went Mac and Maryland. Second overflow for Arisag. He's got all kinds of pony, wanting 8 Muna to clear, but that one just can't quite get around. Ribling and Treasured Legacy as they make their way to the halfway point, 4 in, 4 out. One gapped out trailer after that break in stride. They go by the halfway point in 58-1. 30 seconds split as they march their way to the 3/4 station. Muna puts a nose in front. Treasured Legacy trying to battle back from second. Arisag still in the conversation, and this one's considering 3 wide. Dark Twisted Balboa nowhere to go, and United Blue Chip is within striking range and is trying to go now with Arisag as they go to the 3/4 station. Muna now clears the lead. Battling on the outside is Arisag from the backfield. United Blue Chip fading back now is Treasured Legacy. 3/4 was reached in 1:27-1. 29 seconds in the third panel as they come off the final turn. Dark Twisted Balboa, he's found a seam, and he's now 3-4 wide as they exit that final turn. And this is one with pace. Look out for Dark Twisted Balboa at 24-1. United Blue Chip in between. Arisag trying to hold off. 4 across the wire. Dark Twisted Balboa is going to get there, finishing second. United Blue Chip, and then Arisag was third and 1:58 2/5. Now entering the winner's circle, the 4 Dark Twisted Balboa, 3 gelding by Dally, driven to victory by none other than that guy, Andy Moore. That guy gets the daily double. Diana McIntosh trains ownership with Bill McIntosh. Second consecutive victory, first time on the big track, and 1:58-2. Coming from well back and sweeping them late was the 4 Dark Twisted Balboa. And this one's going to light up the tote board at 24-1. Second was the 1 United Blue Chip, and third the 9 Arisag at 3 to 5. $50.10 to win. 980 350. The 4-1 exactor $190.50. And the $1 try 4 1 and 9 379.15. And the daily double 3 with 4 126.50. 8 minutes till race 3. 8 minutes till post time. No changes to report. Here's your field on post parade for race 3. The one is Carla Cam, Dennis Duford, Rod Duford, trains and owns from Leamington. Scottish Cheddar, the 2, Robert Doyle, driver trainer for Daniel Meade. Shake It If You Got It, Garrett Rooney, Lindsay Kerr, trains and owns from London. Ribbon Ridge, Andy Moore, Bud Sinclair, ownership with Russ Holmes of London. High Rolling, Scott Ray, Jack Ray of London, trains and owns. Dazzlin' Rosie with Ross Batten, trainer, ownership with Dr. Paul Rutherford. 6 on the gate, fillies and mares, non-winners 2,500 last 3 or 4,000 last 5. Optional $10,500 claimers, and I went with a 3, Shake It If You Got It. Big victory 2 starts ago at Clinton, and this one was first up to a good winner last week in 55-1. Gets a more compact field and should be just that much better tonight. That's the 3 I like. Then I went with the 5, High Rolling, and this one has been very consistent, as you can see. 16s in the top 3 this year out of 25 starts. High Rolling should be involved early on. And then I went to Dazzlin' Rosie. Ross Batten brings this one in from Clinton. And this one has done pretty well in the past over London and should just show a bit more kick tonight over this bigger, faster oval. Robert Reed Jr. went 3-6-5, and Tony Elliott liked the 6. He's going for the long shot, but not really that long right now, 3-1 on the board. Then the 5, High Rollin', and then the 2, Scottish Cheddar. So he wasn't aboard the 3 like me and Robert, so you got 4 different ones to look at that we like in race number 3. Good luck with your selections. Inside, Carla Cam, Scottish Cheddar. Shake It If You Got It, Ribbon Ridge, High Rolling, and Dazzlin' Rosie to the outside. 6 on the gate for race number 3. Fillies and Mares, Pacers picking up speed, race 3, and there they go. They're off and pacing. Scottish Cheddar, Shake It If You Got It. They're going to battle early on. Ribbon Ridge crosses over 4, stuck out is High Rolling. Then it's back to Carla Cam, and the early trailer is Dazzlin' Rosie, who now takes back inside to be 6. Shake It If You Got It is doing exactly that. Loose on the lead, has them all 6 in line, 14 lengths front to back, and it's Garrett Rooney and Shake It If You Got It at even money, showing the way by 4 after a 27-2 fifth opening panel. Scottish Cheddar, pocket sitter, but not really, is gapped out by 3.5. 2 more back again is Ribbon Ridge. To the inside, High Rollin', Carla Cam from 5th, and trailing the field, still batting with Dazzlin' Rosie. They march to the halfway point, about 10.5 lengths front to back. Shake It If You Got It on a front and mission tonight, and they're halfway home in 57-2. 30-second breather for Shake It If You Got It. Scottish Cheddar closing in from 2nd. Inside, still 3rd, is Ribbon Ridge. First up on the outside. Here comes the threat now from Ray and High Rollin'. Outside of the racetrack for Carla Cam. Saving ground inside is Dazzlin' Rosie. As they approach 3/4, it's still Shake It If You Got It. Scottish Cheddar battling to the inside, to the outside. High Rolling, 125-3, 28-1 in the 3rd panel for Shake It If You Got It. Shake It If You Got It still showing the way. Outside, High Rolling, to the inside, Scottish Cheddar. Going wide now is Ribbon Ridge, and Dazzlin' Rosie is now 3 wide from 5th. It's still Shake It If You Got It showing the way. Shake It If You Got It. Scottish Cheddar, Shake It If You Got It is going to go gate to wire. Scottish Cheddar will finish 2nd. Holding on 3rd was High Rolling, 325 unofficially in the 3rd. Now entering the winner's circle, the 3, Shake It If You Got It, 6-year-old mare by Well Said. Garrett Rooney, the winning driver. Lindsay Kerr trains and owns from London. 7 victories in 19 starts, 155-1. It was Shake It If You Got It, going gate to wire in the 3rd. 4:30 winner, $19 the exactor, 325, $1 try, $20.90. 7 minutes till race 4 and race 4, the 2 for all you know, going from blind to can't see back. Bridle change on the 2 for all you know. Here's your field on post parade. Kilmartin Dreamer, Robert Doyle, Ashley Duford for Betty McKinnon. For All You Know, Dennis Duford, Ashley Duford trains. Dennis Duford owns, going from blind to can't see back bridle. 3 is Woodshed, Andy Moore, driver, trainer, owner. Tony Cash, Scott Ray, Jack Ray trains for Sam Stoyle of Kelowna. The Man from Uncle, Garrett Rooney. Dennis Morrissey, Deanna D'Ambrosio. Dennis Morrissey, Dr. David Pedden of Dorchester have co-ownership. And the 6 Pacific Roll, Brad Moore, driver trainer for Donald Moore of Sarnia. 6 on the gate, Trotters for race number 4. Race 4, I'm going with the 2 for All You Know, looking for this one to rebound after that break in stride of the most recent. Woodshed also racing much better the last couple after the break 3 starts ago. And then the 5, the Man from Uncle, looking for him also to rebound. And there we see the 3 there, Woodshed, who just appears to be all full of himself tonight. Woodshed, the 4-year-old by Prestigator. And the exact same numbers for Robert Reed Jr. and Tony Elliott. 2, 3, 5, our selections, all unanimous. Good luck with yours in the 4th. Starter calling in the field for race number 4. Still time to wager if you hurry. Starter calling in the field for race number 4. Trotters, and we've got lots of action on the 3 now. Woodshed 8-5. But then we have 4 other horses, 5-1 or lower. So lots of respect for many in this field. The long shot is the 4, Tony Cash, and he's already won in 2 minutes flat here. So that might be the one that we overlooked, the 4, Tony Cash in here. Good luck with your selections in race 4. Kickstarts the pick 3. In set out, Kilmartin Dreamer with Robert Doyle. The 2, For All You Know, Dennis Duford. 3 is Woodshed, Andy Moore. The 4 is Tony Cash, Scott Ray. The Man from Uncle and Garrett Rooney. And the 6, Pacific Roll and Brad Moore. Trotters, race 4, set to fire. Field of 6 picking up speed, and there they go. Woodshed leaving the gate aggressively. Woodshed showing the way far outside. Pacific Roll also getting involved in the early action. Kilmartin Dreamer gets away to be 3rd. Tony Cash from 4th. And then stuck to the outside is the Man from Uncle. And For All You Know trails the field. It is Woodshed and Andy Moore, pocket sitter. Brother Brad Moore with Pacific Roll gapped out by 2.5. Another length and a half back is Kilmartin Dreamer, the Man from Uncle, just sitting on the outside, gliding up from 4th, now 3rd. Outside, going to take that flow also is Tony Cash, and the trailer is For All You Know. 4 to the inside, 2 to the outside after a 28-3 opening panel for Woodshed. Woodshed showing some good early speed, but he's tapped on the brakes for this second panel. And the backfield in motion, the Man from Uncle still grinding on the outside. Now second at the wheel disc, halfway home in 59 seconds flat. 30 second split. Woodshed up front. The Man from Uncle on the outside is coming on with 3/8 of a mile to go. Backfield motion. Tony Cash, and look out for All You Know. This one has the most trot and just went from 6th to 4th and is now closing in on the leaders. 3 wide as they move to that 3/4 station. Woodshed parking out the Man from Uncle. For All You Know now from 3rd and going wide by 3/4 in 1, 28-1, 29-1 in the 3rd panel. Woodshed is still brave on the lead. The Man from Uncle yet to go away inside. Tony Cash 3 wide. For All You Know. It's Woodshed trying to finish it off. Woodshed at 2-1. The Man from Uncle on the outside. For All You Know, they're 3 across the racetrack. For All You Know. For All You Know takes it. The Man from Uncle. And then it was Woodshed in 1:15, 9-1. For All You Know in the 4th. Now entering the winner circle, the 2 for All You Know, 3-year-old Colt by You Know You Do. Dennis Duford, the winning driver. Ashley Duford trains. Dennis Duford, the owner from Dresden, 4 victories and 19 starts. No better than this 159 and 1 clocking. 159 and 1 for number 2 for All You Know. Returning 540, 280, 210. $2.5, $3 try, $14.15. The $2.5, $2 exactor, $15.90. 7 minutes till race number 5. 7 minutes till post time. Trotters are up next. Number 7, Should Have Known Better, going from blind to open. Murphy right and add the side rolls to the left. And upcoming race number 5, the spot play of the day from Robert Reed Jr. He likes the 3, Glory Dream. Glory Dream has been knocking at the door for Team Bray in recent outings. Back in same class against similar competition with a favorable draw. He likes the 3, Glory Dream. This 30-time winner has been second, third, and second the last 3 starts here. Currently 5-1 on the board, so some good early value on the 5. Glory Dream, I'm assuming that'll change and he'll be close to being one of the favorites, I'd think, at post time, but currently right now 5-1 on the board. A nice price for the 3, Glory Dream. Here's your field on post parade for race number 5. The one is Dusty Lane Thunder, Jonathan Hahn, Dane Pearson for John Bell of Petrolia. Shoshi Dale, the 2, Robert Doyle, Daryl Laver Trains for Leanne Davidson of Petrolia. 3 is Glory Dream, Scott Ray, Jack Ray of London Trains and Owns. Playful Elegance, Dennis Duford, Ashley Duford for Dennis Duford of Dresden. 5 is Massive Profit, Donnie Rankin Jr., William Ham of West Lorne Trains and Owns. 6 is Her Grace K, Dan Clements, Jason Libby for Lori Keeling of Woodstock. Should have known better, Anthony Hamlin, Mike Hamlin Trains and Owns, Blind Open, Murphy right, and Side Rolls on the left. Essential Worker, the 8, Andy Moore, Ken Gowan Trains, David Gowan, Audrey Crawford, Michelle McMullen have co-ownership. And the 9, Gucci Girl, Garrett Rooney, Angela Carroll for Mark Cadman. 9 on the gate for race number 5. The spot play of the day for Robert Reed Jr. is the 3, Glory Dream. He's currently the favorite now at 2-1 on the board. Good luck with your selections in race number 5. And my selection is the 5, Massive Profit. This one has been trotting in 59-1 or better in the last couple starts here, going against some very tough horses, the preferred 2, and then against a horse that basically almost set the new track record last week in Petro Angel. So Massive Profit gets lots of class relief tonight. 5-2 on the board. Then I went to the 3, Glory Dream, and then the 6, Her Grace K. The 6, Her Grace K, just claimed in the most recent 2 wins and 10 starts this year, and this mare looks like she's got some ability, showing a good mile of 2 minutes and 4/5 in the most recent over Grand River. Robert Reed Jr. went 3-5-2, and Tony Elliott went 3-5 and the 6. Good luck with your selections in the 5th. Number 3, Glory Dream has returned to the race paddock. Number 3, Glory Dream has returned to the race paddock. Number 3, Glory Dream has returned from the race paddock. 9 on the gate. Trotters, you've got just over a minute and a half till post time for race number 5, featuring Exactor Tractor Win Place Show. My selection, the 5, Massive Profit, showing some pretty good odds right now at 7-2 on the board, 7-2. The spot play of the night, Glory Dream, currently at 9-5 on the board. And the one that's presenting the value still is the 6 at 5-1. But 12-1 is the highest, now 17-1 on the board. So pretty evenly bet board here tonight in race number 5 with the 6, Her Grace K, just taking a lot of action. Just went to the favorite at even money. So someone just splashed some money on the 6, Her Grace K. You've got 1 minute till race number 5. Trotters turning behind the gate for race number 5. Dusty Lane Thunder, Soshi Deo, Glory Dream to the inside. Playful Elegance, Massive Profit, Her Grace K in the middle. Should have known better, Essential Worker, Gucci Girl to the outside. It's post time for race 5. Favorites between the 6, Her Grace K, who got hit late. Currently 6-5 on the board, and the spot play of Robert Reed Jr. is the 3, Glory Dream, currently 2-1. Field of 9 trotters picking up speed, and there they go. They're off and trotting. Essential Worker from the far outside. Glory Dream also leaving well, but it's Essential Worker who now sets down on the engine for Andy Moore. Glory Dream from second. Inside, Soshi Deo got away in the top 3. Playful Elegance stuck to the outside from 4 to the inside. Dusty Lane Thunder, Massive Profit looks for position still to the outside from 6. Her Grace K, and then to the backfield. It should have known better, and Gucci Girl 28-1 was the opening panel for Essential Worker, but maybe not for long. Here comes Ray, and Glory Dream now takes over in front of the tote board. That'll leave Playful Elegance stuck to the outside. Off the cover a bit is Massive Profit. Staying to the inside, Soshi Deo and Dusty Lane Thunder. Outside motion now for Her Grace K, now third over in 6, and then it's back 3 more to Should Have Known Better, and Gucci Girl can still see them all. 58-1, hot opening half for Glory Dream. Glory Dream inside. It's Essential Worker. First up on the outside has been Playful Elegance, and Glory Dream is on a run. Glory Dream, a break in stride. Glory Dream off the pylons goes Essential Worker. Now from second, and lots of backfield motion now as taking over was Playful Elegance, but that one's been out a while. Playful Elegance showing the way. Here comes Rankin now with Massive Profit, 127 4/5. Glory Dream back down trotting now, and from the backfield, Her Grace K. This one's kicking into her best gear too. Playful Elegance showing the way. Massive Profit on the outside. Her Grace K has got the most trot. Playful Elegance needs the wire. Playful Elegance up the rail comes Glory Dream. Playful Elegance on the outside. Her Grace K might have been second. Tight for show in 159-1. Hold all tickets. The inquiry will be posted. Judges will be reviewing action going towards 3/4. Hold all tickets in race number 5. Judges reviewing the breaking rule concerning the 3, Glory Dream. Hold all tickets in the 5th. The inquiry will not affect the top 3 finishers. The inquiry will not affect the top 3 on the board. Now entering the winner's circle, the 4, Playful Elegance, 6-year-old mare by Elegant Man.
Please look at racing action past the half.
Dennis Duford in the driver's seat. He owns. Ashley Duford trains. 14th career victory, 4 for 27 this year, 159 and 1 is a season's best for number 4, Playful Elegance. $16.80 winner, $6.90, $4.70 across the board. The $2 exactor, 4 and 6, $161.50, and the 465 $1 try, $369.30. 7 minutes till race number 6. 7 minutes till post time. In race 6, Scratch the 6, Ballpark Frank, Veterinary Sick. In race 6, Scratch the 6. $7,000 claimers were up next. Number 3, Glory Dream, finished 4th, was placed 6th for failure to continuously lose ground while on a break. Glory Dream, 4th, placed 6th in race number 5. Horses and drivers should be making their way onto the racetrack shortly for race number 6. Scratch of the 6, Ballpark Frank, veterinary sick. Here's your field on post parade. The one is Jays and Tigers. Andy Moore, Diane McIntosh of Melbourne trains and owns the one, Jays and Tigers. 2 is Mean Irene, Braden Ryblane, driver, trainer, owner from Campbellville. 3 is Senior Advisor with Dan Clements, John McQueen of Port Huron, and Cam McQueen of London. Co-ownership, Cam McQueen, the trainer. 4 is Rosella, Scott Ray, Darrell Laver trains. Brooke Kupek of Petrolia and Leanne Davidson of Petrolia have co-ownership. 5 is Phone In, Garrett Rooney, George Robinson of Windsor trains and owns. Scratch the 6, Ballpark Frank. 7, R. Bazinga, Donnie Rankin Jr., Darrell Fleming trains cones with Charles Waters, Charlene Waters, and Darrell Fleming. The ownership, Darrell Fleming, the trainer. And the 8, Favreau Sealster, Jeff Mayhew, Lindsay Kerr, Sally Charlton, Lindsay Kerr, Ashley Kerr have co-ownership of the 8, Favreau Sealster. 7 on the gate, $7,000 claimers featuring Exactor, Tractor, and Win Play Show wagering. And in race 6, I went for a bit of a long shot, the 4, Rosella, and that's only because this mare raced absolutely fantastic in the most recent at Dresden. That was a good mile in 2 minutes flat that day, and she did beat a couple other nice mares and did it convincingly, winning by a couple lengths. And currently on the board at 20-1 is the 4, Rosella in race 6. Then the 3, Senior Advisor is the obvious one. Robert Reed and Tony Elliott both have that one on their radar. This 4-year-old gelding by Art Speak has won 4 of the last 5. And then the 5, Phone In, been very close, but doesn't seem to be able to win yet this year, but was an 8-time winner in 2022. 4, 3, 5, my selections. 3, 5, and 7, the selections of Robert Reed Jr. and Tony Elliott went 3, 2, and 5. Good luck with your selections. They'll be going to the gate in about 3.5 minutes' time. Turning behind the gate, Jays and Tigers, Mean Irene, Senior Advisor, Rosella, phone in the middle. R. Bazinga, Favreau, Sealster to the outside. It's a field of seven $7,000 claimers set to go for race number 6 here at Hiawatha. Heavy 1-5 favorite is the 3 Senior Advisor, winner of 4 of the last 5. Gapped off the gate is the 8 Favreau Sealster. Starting gate swings into full gear, and there they go. They're off and pacing. It's R. Bazinga, just like that. R. Bazinga is going to clear the lead. Jays and Tigers inside from second. Mean Irene gets away to be third in front of the heavy favorite, Senior Advisor, who's fourth. 2 more back again is Rosella in fifth. Then it's back to phone in, and Favreau Sealster trails the field 7 in a line, expecting a big opening panel from R. Bazinga, and we got a pretty solid one in 27-4. Jays and Tigers pocket sitter. Mean Irene from third. The favorite with a decision, Senior Advisor, is 1-5 on the board and is now starting to inch out from fourth and trying to get some flow, and gets it from Mean Irene. Takes the bait and is now first up on the outside. Saving ground, Rosella decides to go up the pylons as they pace to the halfway point. 3 to the inside, 4 to the outside, 58-3. And R. Bazinga, winner last week off a pocket trip, looking sharp up front so far. Mean Irene now from second. Jays and Tigers had the perfect pocket trip. Senior Advisor mapped out a good second overflow now from fourth. Nowhere to go now from Rosella. This one bottled in from fifth. And then to the backfield, it's Favreau, Sealster, and phone in 6th and 7th. Now there's only 4 lengths from front to back. R. Bazinga showing the way. Mean Irene coming on the outside, 127-4, 29-1 in the third panel. And Senior Advisor has been asked to go and is now wide as they come off that final turn. R. Bazinga, Mean Irene showing the way. Mean Irene, Senior Advisor on the outside. Mean Irene, Senior Advisor, phone in on the far outside. Senior Advisor in between. Here comes Rosella, and Rosella might have just upset them all. She did. 157-4. Scott Ray the Razor, he just knifed through them. Now, the winner circle number 4, Rosella, 7 mare by Sports Writer, driven to victory by Scott Ray, Darrell Laver. The trainer, Leanne Davidson, and Brooke Kupik of Petrolia have co-ownership. That's the 20th lifetime victory. Scott Ray had the vision, and he found the seam late. Rosella had all the pace and got the gold in race number 6. 4, 3, 2 on the board, 4, 3, and 2. Rosella returning 42.65, 35.40, 4-3 exactor. And the 4-3-2 try, 441.60. Less than 4 minutes till race number 7, 4 minutes till race 7. Please note we're having some difficulties with our north end lighting system. We're going to try to run off the races a little bit quicker now, in case we can't get those back under operation. 4 minutes till race 7. Race 7 kickstarts the pick 4. Pick 4 wagering closes in 4 minutes time. And Robert Reed Jr.'s best bet of the night is the 5, working it on Broadway. Blocked in the stretch last week at 70 cents on the dollar. Had won 2 previous to that, and should be a bit of a value tonight. Currently 9 to 5 on the board, so I'm sure a lot of other people seen that the 5, working it on Broadway, didn't have any clearance last week to show his normal kick that made him victorious in the 2 previous starts here at Hiawatha. Preferred 3, it's our feature of the night. It'll kickstart our pick 4, and the best bet of the night from Robert Reed Jr. is the 5, working it on Broadway. And there's Robert Reed Jr.'s pick 4 ticket. He obviously loves the 5. That's his best bet of the night. Then he went 1, 2, 4, and 6 in race number 8. Spread it out again in race 9. Take Your Breath Away, Living Large, and Real Wicked. And then in race number 10, he went to the 2, No Partners, and the 3, Easily the Best. That's Robert Reed Jr.'s pick 4 ticket. Up next, we'll look at mine quickly. And there's my ticket. I went for a backup. I also love the 5, Working It on Broadway, but Global News, this one trying to leave in the most recent and broke stride. He's usually better from coming from off the pace. So if there is a big pace tonight with these trotters, the 5 is one, or the 4 is one to look for late. In race 8, I went 2, 5, and 7. Number 1 hit should be up close to the horses. Doc's Rock for a bit of a long shot, and the 7, So Strange, also a long shot in there. Race 9, I agreed with the 1, 2, and 3. And in race 10, I keyed the 2, No Partners. Post Parade is up next. Here's your field on Post Parade for race 7, kickstarting the pick 4. The 1 is Monteverde. Andy Moore in the driver's seat. Jeff Graham does the training for Kerry Howard of Wardsville. 2 is Rapanahui. Jonathan Hahn. Greg Price trains. Co-ownership with Dominic DeSantis and Tom Jacobs. Petro Angel. Scott Ray. Daryl Laver, trainer and the owner. Only a 1/5 of a second off the all-aged Mares track record last week here, off that very impressive score. 4 is Global News with Garrett Rooney. Angela Carroll trains and owns. 5, Working It on Broadway. Donnie Rankin Jr., driver, trainer, co-ownership with Chris Hadrian of LaSalle. The best bet of the night by Robert Reed Jr. is the 5, Working It on Broadway, and the 6, Spun from Magic. Dan Clements, Cassidy Schneider for Colonel Snyder Jr. 6 on the gate, trotters for race number 7. Trotters turning behind the gate for race 7, Monteverde, Andy Moore, Rapanahui, Jonathan Hahn. Petro Angels, Scott Ray, Global News, Garrett Rooney. Working it on Broadway, Donnie Rankin Jr. in the 6th spun from Magic, and Dan Clements. It's post time for race number 7. Heavy choice is the 5, working it on Broadway, 6-5 on the board. Rapanahui is gapped off the gate. And there they go. They're off and trotting. Good start, middle of the racetrack for working it on Broadway. Spun from Magic on the far outside. Spun from Magic in between Petro Angel along the pylons. Monteverde looking for position is working it on Broadway's. Going to try to slip inside to be third and will do so. Then backed off. A handful is Global News from 5th. And then trailing the field is Rap and Hui as they trot the opening panel. It's a bullet, 27-1, hottest fraction of the night, and it comes from the Trotters, spun from Magic, again on a front-end mission this week. Petro Angel had the pocket trip last week and almost set the track record, and she's going to get another great pocket trip tonight. Inside, working it on Broadway, Monteverde. Global News, Garrett Rooney's now sent this one to the outside, and trailing the field still Rap and Hui. 5 are in, 1 to the outside. Flushed out now is working it on Broadway past the half in 58-3. Spun for Magic showing the way. Petro Angel inside second. First up, working it on Broadway. Good cover for Global News on the outside to the inside Monteverde. And trailing the field is Rap and Hui. They move 3/4 and it's still spun from Magic showing the way. First up, working it on Broadway, Global News, good second overflow, and Petro Angel will be begging for some racing room late. Also to the backfield, Monteverde showing a bit of trot, 127-3, 29 in the third panel, working it on Broadway, has now put a nose in front, working it on Broadway, far outside, Global News, working it on Broadway, and Global News on the outside, trotting it up with a storm. It's Global News and Garrett Rooney. Global News will take it, finishing second. Anyone's guess between 5, 3, and 1. It might have been working it on Broadway, but it was Global News who got to the wire first. At 7-2, Garrett Rooney gets his second winner of the night. Four, 3-1. Top 3, 4-3-1. The 4, Global News. Garrett Rooney, the winning driver. Angela Carroll trains and owns. Second victory of the night for Garrett. 8th career victory. 158 and 1/5. Couple fifths of a second off a lifetime best for Global News, returning 940, 330, 330. 4-3 exactor 65, 75, 431 dollar try $80.90. 5 minutes till race number 8. 5 minutes till post time. Again, we will be running the races off more quickly here tonight, since we do have a little bit of a dark spot there. We've got some trouble with our lights on the north corner there, so get your wagers in early and avoid being shut out. 4 minutes till the 8th. And in race number 8, I'm going to go with the 7, So Strange. We already hit the 20-1 on Rosella earlier, and I think this one has a bit of a shot. Has shown some good speed here at Sarnia. Had the 9-hole in one start, and then just was in too tough on another. So Strange might have found a field that he might be more competitive with tonight. Currently 15-1 on the board. The 5, Doc's Rock, my second choice, also a long shot. And then the 2, Number 1 Hit. This one just seems to always spot up near the lead and looks to have enough speed to be competitive in the triactor. Robert Reed Jr. went 1-6-4, and Tony Elliott went 6-4-1. Liking Smart Thinking. I love Smart Thinking, but usually has to come from too far back. But shorter field tonight, he might be able to get it done. That's Tony Elliott's top choice, the 6, Smart Thinking. Good luck with your selections in race number 8. Again, we will be running the races off faster here at Hiawatha tonight. So expecting some shorter post times here. Wager now for race 8, featuring exactor, tractor, and win place show wagering. Now on the racetrack, the 1, Cranky's Boy, Dan Clements, Rick Edwards of Park Hill trains and owns. There's the 3. That'll be Tiger, Andy Moore, Ken Gowan, Michelle McMullen, and Audrey Crawford co-own. Now entering the track is the 2, Number 1 Hit. 2 number 1 hit with Donnie Rankin Jr. of Amherstburg. He trains, he drives, and he owns the 2 number 1 hit. Four is Drew the Dragon. Jonathan Hahn. Michelle Sherman trains for Kyle Stretch of Coldwater. 5 is Doc's Rock. Scott Ray. Cassidy Snyder for Colonel Snyder Jr. Six is Smart Thinking. Robert Doyle. Kim Becks of Leamington trains and owns. And the 7, So Strange, Garrett Rooney, George Robinson of Windsor, trainer and the owner. 7 on the gate. Horse and Geldings non-winners 1,500 last 3. They'll be going to the gate shortly for race number 8. Less than 2 minutes to post time, less than 2 minutes till race number 8. Wager now for the 8th. Again, we will be running off the races a bit quicker, so make sure you get your wagers in early and avoid being shut out. Race 8, minute and a half till post time. Starter has called in the field for race number 8. Cranky's Boy with Dan Clements, number 1 hit, Donnie Rankin Jr. That'll be Tiger, Andy Moore, Drew the Dragon, Jonathan Hahn. 5 is Doc's Rock with Scott Ray. 6 is Smart Thinking, Robert Doyle, and the 7 So Strange, and Garrett Rooney. It's post time for race number 8. Starting gate picking up speed. There they go. They're off and pacing. Cranky's Boy to the inside. Cranky's Boy, number 1 hit to the outside. That'll be Tiger to the inside. Drew the Dragon as they march their way into the opening turn from the backfield. It's Smart Thinking trailing the field as they pace their way into that opening turn up front. Dictating the tempo as they pace out is Cranky's Boy and Dan Clements. 27-1. They hit the opening station. Number 1 hit. Inside from second program order, that'll be Tiger in the top 3 as they march in front of the grandstand. Inside to be 4th, that is Drew the Dragon. Then it's back to Doc's Rock, So Strange, and Smart Thinking. Now the trailers as they pace to the halfway point. Cranky's Boy says, "Catch me if you can tonight." He got the rail and he got the engine for Clements. Number 1 hit, Pocket Sitter. That'll be Tiger, gapped out in 3rd. Along the pylons is still Drew the Dragon. That's going to send Doc's Rock now first up on the outside. Smart Thinking will go with that flow. Shuffled inside is So Strange. They move towards the 3/4 station, halfway home in 57-2, 30-1 in that second split. And here comes That'll Be Tiger and Andy Moore. That'll Be Tiger puts a nose in front. Cranky's Boy battling back from second. That'll Be Tiger, number 1 hit. Now also coming off the pylons, 125-2, 28 seconds in the 3rd panel. That'll Be Tiger showing the way. Cranky's Boy on the inside, far outside. Number 1 hit from the backfield. Smart Thinking, but he's still about 5 off the leader. That'll Be Tiger battling back is Cranky's Boy. Cranky's Boy, That'll Be Tiger. Up the inside is Doc's Rock, far outside. Number 1 hit. Who will it be? That'll Be Tiger. Number 1 hit on the outside. 2-3-1 unofficially. 2-3-1. Number 1 hit gets there in 1:55 and 3/5. Now entering the winner's circle number 2, number 1 hit, 5-year-old gelding by Some Beach Somewhere, Donnie Rankin Jr., the winning driver, trainer, and owner. First victory in 28 starts this year, 11th career victory, 155 and 3/5 for number 1 hit. $13.80 winner, $6.50, $2.70 across the board, 2-3 exactor, $106, $2-3 $1 try, $135.60. 3 minutes till race 9, 3 minutes till post time. Post Parade for race number 9. Non-winners $3,500, last 3. Optional $15,000 claimers. The one is Take Your Breath Away with Robert Doyle. Daryl Laver trains for Randy Jack of Dover Centre, Ontario. 2, Living Large, Garrett Rooney. George Robinson of Windsor trains and owns. 3 is Real Wicked, Jonathan Hahn, Gary Anderson, Mart West Racing Stables, Sean Downey, and Dave Simpson. Words Escape Me, Dan Clements, Cassidy Schneider, Colonel Schneider Jr., Brenda Schneider have co-ownership. And the 5, Adore Him, Andy Moore, Kurt Blake for Robert Blake. Late double, Exactor, Tractor, Win Place Show wagering available for the 9th. Compact field of 5, and I go to the inside for the one, Take Your Breath Away. Daryl Laver having some hot hands moving up the trainer standings the last couple of weeks here. Robert Doyle gets the call again aboard Take Your Breath Away, who has been pacing some very strong miles. 5-time winner this year, already has a mark of sub 52 at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Then I went to the 3, Real Wicked. Racing on the half-mile tracks, and this one has shown some big speed on the big ovals in the past. And then I went to the 2, Living Large, same combination for Robert Reed Jr. Tony Elliott went out to the 5, Adore Him. Probably watched him race at Clinton. That was quite the performance in the most recent race when he made front. Then he went with the 1, Take Your Breath Away, and the 4, Words Escape Me. So lots of selections there. We'll be going to post shortly for race number 9. Turning behind the gate, Take Your Breath Away, Living Large, Real Wicked, Words Escape Me, and Adore Him. It's post time for the 9th. Starting gate picking up speed, and there they go. They're off and pacing. Take Your Breath Away, middle of the racetrack. Adore Him, Adore Him. Made front last week, and Adore Him is going to try to do the same situation this week at Hiawatha. Andy Moore has the shadow play 11-year-old Adore Him leading the way. Take Your Breath Away from second. Inside, another couple lengths back, Living Large, Real Wicked, Words Escape Me as they pace their way out of that opening turn. Adore Him shows the way, 26-4. It's the bullet of the night. Adore Him and Andy Moore at 5-2 show the way. Take Your Breath Away inside from second. Living Large watching from third. On the helmet fourth is Real Wicked. Words Escape Me still fifth at the back of the bus, but only 6 lengths off the leader. It's still Adore Him dictating the tempo. Half in, half out is Take Your Breath Away as they march past the halfway station in 57 seconds flat. 30 1 split for Adore Him. Up front, here comes Take Your Breath Away. This one's taking his chance early. Adore Him, those C's to the right, and this one has the pedal to the metal now. Living Large in the top 4, then it's back to Real Wicked, and trailing the field is Words Escape Me as they go to the three-quarter station. Adore Him still showing the way. Take Your Breath Away, only 3/4 of a length back in second, and Living Large also closing in on these front striders. Adore Him by 3/4 in 1:25 flat, 28 seconds in the third panel. Adore Him shows the way. Take Your Breath Away, and looking for racing room will be Living Large up the inside. Adore Him still showing the way. Take Your Breath Away on the outside. Adore Him, Take Your Breath Away, and coming in between is Real Wicked. Adore Him, Real Wicked. Adore Him will get there in 1:54-4. Real Wicked a tight second, and then tight for show in race number 9. Now in winner circle, the 5, Adore Him, shadow play, 11-year-old gelding, 45th career victory, 5 for 16 this year, 154-4 is a season's best for Adore Him, going gate to wire. Hat trick on the card for driver Andy Moore. $7 winner for $22.60. $36.30 for the exactor, $25.40 for the $1 try, 5, 3, and 1. Four minutes till race number 10, 4 minutes till the finale. On post parade for the finale, one is Old Chuck, Garrett Rooney, Daryl Avery Trains. Rick Ryer, Kay Hopkins of Walkerton have co-ownership of the one Old Chuck. 2 is No Partners, Dan Clements, Jason Libby for Douglas Dunbar. 3 is Easily the Best, Donnie Rankin Jr., Rick Heeman trains and owns. 4 is Lloyd, Robert Doyle, Robert Rundle now trains for Kevin McGuire of Park Hill. 'Cyclone Sully, Jonathan Hahn, Warren Ozinga for Ella Ozinga of Rodney. 8 My Card, Andy Moore, Raymond LG trains and owns. 'Scott Ray will now steer the 7 Play Like Carrera. Darian Ham of Rodney trains and owns the 7 Play Like Carrera. Sand Walker 8, Dwayne Spitzik, driver trainer for William Walker. And the 9 is Untimely Arrival, Peter Core, driver trainer, cornership with Raymond Core and Tom Hodgins of Brights Grove. 9 on the gate, Scott Ray on the 7. They'll be going postward shortly for race number 10, the finale here at Hiawatha. Turning behind the gate, Old Chuck, No Partners, easily the best. Lloyd, Cyclone, Sully, 8 my card in the middle. Play Like Carrera, Sand Walker, Untimely Arrival, 9 on the gate, nominators 15,000 lifetime. Optional condition $10,000 claimers for nominators 25,000 life. It's post time for race 10, the finale. Join us again next Saturday, post time 6:30, and a fortnight from tonight, 2 weeks from now, we'll have our famous and final Looney Tooney night of the season. Starting gate, picking up speed, Sand Walker gapped off the gate, and there they go. They're off and pacing easily the best, firing quickly, as does 8 my card to the inside. No partners, the even money favorite wants the engine, and Dan Clements and No Partners going right to the chooch, easily the best inside from second. Then getting away from 4th, Cyclone Sully to the outside was 8 my card as they paced their way out of that turn. Play Like Carrera got away in the top 5. 26-4, No Partners. The 3-year-old gelding by Heston Blue Chip is on a mission early on. No Partners up front, easily the best, gapped out by 3. 8 my card. Then it's back to Untimely Arrival with that nice gate speed from the far outside. Play Like Carrera. Then it's another length back to Old Chuck as they pace to the halfway point. 2 more back is Lloyd, and then still trailing the field is Sand Walker. Halfway home, 56-2, 29 and 3 in the second panel. Not much slowdown for No Partners. No Partners taking everyone on tonight, still looking fresh with 3/8 of a mile to go. Inside second is easily the best, 8 my card, and then it's another length back to Cyclone Sully. Untimely Arrival from the backfield, starting to start up now, but No Partners has a jump on this one. No Partners showing the way by the 3/4 station in 1:24-3, 28-1 in the third panel. It's still No Partners, race to win or lose, easily the best from second. 8 my card is still third, and from the backfield, Old Chuck is starting to wind up now for Rooney. They come off the top of the lane. No Partners and easily the best. Who will it be? No Partners up front. Here comes easily the best on the outside. Easily the best is going right on by. Easily the best will take it. No Partners finishes second, and then it's going to be Lloyd for third. 3-2-4 unofficially. 3-2-4, 155 and 2 fists. Enter the winner's circle, the 3 easily the best, driven to victory by Donnie Rankin Jr., Rick Heeman trainer and the owner of Easily the Best. 4th career victory in 11 starts, 155 and 2 is a new lifetime best for the 3-year-old colt by He's Watching. Easily the Best returns $820 to $82.60. 3-2 exactor $16. The dollar try 3-2 $454.30. The late double $13.90, and the pick 4 of 4 $391. That completes live racing here at Hiawatha. Join us again next Saturday, 2 weeks from tonight. It's our final Looney Tooney night of the year. From all of us, we hope you enjoyed tonight's card of racing. Don't forget there's still action at Woodbine Mohawk Park, and the Gold Cup and Saucer from PEI will be broadcast in an hour and a half or 2 hours time. Always the greatest show on earth. It's the Gold Cup and Saucer. You can watch simulcast tonight from our theater. From all of us, we hope you enjoyed tonight's card of racing. Safe drive home.